Hey guys, this is Mr. H. Hey, I wanted to do a video on the Delta Math assignment, interpreting box and dot plots and histograms. So basically, I'm going to go through and do at least one example from each assignment that I've given. And most of the time I'm going to be using the calculator. Sometimes I'll just kind of take a screenshot and do it. But let me just jump into this. Let me bring my calculator up. So very first thing it says interpret box plot. So let's do one of those. Basically it's saying what percentage of the data is less than 35. I'm going to take a screenshot of this and then kind of work through it. So let's take this. All right, so so 35 would be, let's say this is 20. This is going up by 5, 25, 30, 35. So 35 is right here. It's the median. So they're saying what percentage of the data is less than 35? So 25% would be here and 25% would be here. So that's a total of 50. So our answer is going to be 50% of the data is less than the median, which is what the median means. It means it's in the middle. So let's go to the next one. This one says, what's the maximum? So basically all you have to do is find out what this is. It looks like it's going up by 2. So this is 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. So the maximum would be right here, which would be 36. So we'd say 36, submit it. Let's do one more. This one says the maximum again. Let's get a different one. This one says, what percentage of the data is greater than 52? So 52, it looks like it's going to be quartile 3. So that means that 25% of the data is larger than the third quartile. So it would just be 25%. Whenever they ask you percentages, it's always going to be 25, 50, 75. There was one example that was 100, but it's got to be a multiple of 25. So we put 25 and it says that's right. Okay, so let's go back and look at one of the other ones. This one, we're going to be creating a box plot. I'm going to show you how to do it with the graphing calculator, and I'm going to show you how to do it without the graphing calculator. I'm going to start by doing it without the graphing calculator, and then you can, let's see, I'm going to take a picture and then I'm going to mark it up. So I'm going to take this and actually, I just want this right now. So here is the data. Let me move this out of the way. First thing I do is I find the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this has an even number. So watch what I do. I'm going to cross this one out, cross one out over here, cross one out over here, cross one out over here. You can always do this to find the median. So you just go to both sides. This is 4, this is 4, this is 5, this is 5, this is 6, this is 6, this is 7, this is 7. So the median is going to be right in the middle of these two numbers. So in this case, since they're both 13, the median is also going to be 13. So I would say the median is 13. Now, I am going to erase these and these. And now I'm going to do the same thing, but now I'm going to find the median of these 7 numbers. So it's going to be, so all I would do is same thing, cross out. I'm going to change the color. So let me change this, make this blue. So this. So the median is 9, or the median of the first half is 9. So that's going to be quartile 1. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I need to get rid of this one. Okay, so now I'm going to mark. So start from the left, go to the right, start from the left, go to the right, start from the left, go to the right. So the median of these numbers is going to be 17. So that's going to be quartile 3. And then the maximum is just the highest number. So that's 18. And the minimum is the lowest number. So that's just going to be 5. So those are my numbers. 5, 9, 13, 17, 18. Now, I don't know if I'll remember these because now I'm going to go to this. It was 5, 5, 9. I know this is 18. So let me go look at those numbers again, 13 and 17. So I go back here, it's going to be 13. This is going to be 17 for the third quartile. And then I just make my box plot look like that. So I'm just going to take this, I'm going to move it over to 5. This is going to be 9. So I'm going to move the first quartile to 9. Then the median or the second quartile is going to go 13. The third quartile is 17. So I'm going to take this and move it all the way over here. And the max is 18. So I'm going to move this back 1. So that is all of the information represented in the box plot. So now I can submit it. And it says, wonderful job. Now I'm going to do one, and I'm going to use the calculator now. So first thing you do, go to the spreadsheet. I'm just going to call it data. And then I'm going to enter all of these numbers. So it's 5, 8, 8, 8, 12, 15, 16, 17, right? Press enter. And now go to the spreadsheet, put the name of the column up here, and then you go to the menu, the plot type, we're going to make box, and then it'll create everything. So it says that the minimum is 5. We can see that. We also know the maximum is 17, so we can go ahead and put that. Now, quartile 1 is 8, so we're going to put an 8 here. Boom. The median is 10, so this is going to be here. Boom. And then the quartile 3 is 15.5, so we're going to put 15.5 here. And then we just move it. So this is going to get moved to 5. This is going to get moved to 8. This is it's already at 10, so we leave it alone. This is going to get moved to 15.5, so it's got to be halfway between 15 and 16. And then the max is 17, so I'm going to move this to 17. And then I'm ready to go. Submit it. Let me move this over. Yes, and it's correct. Okay, so you can do it with the calculator. You can do it without the calculator. It doesn't matter. Do whatever you feel more comfortable with. Just get it right. All right, now we're going to interpret dot plots. All right, so this is giving us a dot plot. It says how many students take more than 40 minutes. So down here on the x-axis, this tells you the number of minutes, and this tells you the number of students that take that number of minutes. So we have 40 minutes right here. We want the students that take more than 40 minutes. So it's not going to be 40 minutes. It's going to be anything greater than 40 minutes. So there's only one. So I would say one student takes more than 40 minutes. And it says correct. Let's do a couple more. It says, what's the highest score? So what's the highest number of points? Well, we have 2 students that have 95. So that would be the highest. 95 is the highest score. We got 2 students that got that. Let's see. This one, it's saying, how many times did the team score 1 goal? Well, there's 2 times that the team scored 1 goal. So we would put that 2 times, and then we would submit it. That's done. Let's do one more. Now this says, how many students were surveyed? So you would just add up all the dots. So this is 1, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11. So it looks like there were a total of 11 students. Submit it. Let's see if that's right. Yep. So now let's go back and look at what's the next one. Now we're going to be interpreting histograms. So let's look at this one. So we've got a bar graph or histogram here, and it says the frequency, this is the number of games, and this is on the x-axis is the number of goals scored. So it says how many times did the team score less than 2 goals? Less than 2 goals. So this is 2 goals. Over here to the left are the number of times that they scored less than 2 goals. So there was 4 times where they scored 0 goals, and that would be it. So there were 4 times that they scored less than 2 goals. Submit that. So is that correct? Let's look at this one. It says, which interval does the median test fall within? Okay, so the way to find the median is you got to find the middle number. So first thing I'm going to do is For these, I like to just go, I just find the total, add 1 and divide by 2, and that's going to be the median. So right now, let me take a picture and do this. Might be better if I take a picture and then mark it up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so take a picture. Now, this has 2 students. This has 3 students. So this one has 2 students. This one has 7 students. This one has 3 students. This one has 5 students. So if I add all of these up, this is 5, 7, 14, 17, 22. So there were 22 total students. So if I add 22 plus 1, that's going to be 23. And then if I divide by 2, that's going to be 11.5. So basically, my answer is going to be, it's going to be 11.5. So this is 2, this is 5. If I add these 2 together, this will be 7, this will be 14. So the answer is in here. The median is going to be in here. So the median falls between 70 and 79. Now, I don't know exactly what the number is, but I know it's going to be in that interval. So let's go back and put that 70 to 79. So let's go 70 to 79. Boom. Submit it. That's right. Let's see, one more. What was the most common score interval? It's the one with the most students. And it would be 60 to 69 because there were 6 students in there. So we would go 60 to 69. That had the most students that got that score. Let's see, one more. How many students are in the class? So basically all we have to do is add up all of these. So this is 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. 23 plus 3 is 26. And 26 plus 2 is 28. So basically all I'm doing is adding all of these frequencies, and I got 28. And then I put that, and I think that was right. Yep. All right, let's go back. Now we're going to do the mixed. So this is just the median. So basically, I'm going to take a picture and show you how we do this. I just start on the left and the right, and I just, I'm going to eliminate numbers from both sides. So count 1 off there, count 1 off here, count 1 off here, count 1 off here, count 1 off here, count 1 off here. So the median is going to be 2. That's the middle of the data. So I just put 2. All right, let's see. What do we need here? We want the range. So the range is, we want the range of siblings. We want the range of siblings. So the maximum number of siblings is 5. We had four students who had 5 siblings, and we had a bunch, 9, that had 0 siblings. So they're only children. So we had 5 is the max, 0. So the range is the maximum minus the minimum. So it would be 5. All right. So let's see what else we got. New problem. We have to find the mean of this one. So the mean is basically the average. So, and this is how you would find it. So I'm going to use the calculator on this one. You just add these up. 37 plus 124 plus 38 plus 119 plus 142. And you got a total of, what is that? I can't see. Eyes are bad. We have, that's 460, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. So we're going to divide that by 5. So you would just divide by, divide by 5. And it tells us that the average is 92, or the mean is 92. Mean is the same thing as average, by the way, 92. So bam, we submit that, and it says, well done. Let's look at one more. Now this says what percentage of the data is greater than 35? 35 is quartile 1. So that means this quarter, and this quarter. So there's 3 quarters. So that's 75 cents. That's greater than the first quarter. And we are finished. Okay, let's go. Last one. The frequency table is probably the easiest one. All you're doing is counting. All right, so 7 goes here, so you press that. 2 goes here, so you press that. 3 also goes here, so you click on that. 6 goes here, click that. 7, click this. 6, click this. Another 6, click this. 5, click here. Get rid of the 5. 4, click here. 5 again, click here. 7, click here. 4, click here. 5, click here. 4, click here. 1, click here. 3, click here. 5, click here. 5, click here. 6, click here. 1, click here. And then you just add them up. So there's 2 in this first interval. There are 3 in the second interval. There is 8 in the third interval, and there are 7 in the final interval. Now, one of the things that you really should do is before you submit this, you should just go back and count these numbers and total these up and make sure they match. I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this is 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 plus 7 is 20. So I got the right total. Hopefully they're in the right boxes. That is it. And that's all you're doing. So just make sure, I'm not going to do this one because there's a bunch of them, but you just make sure when you click this, go to that box and tally it. 23, click it, go here. 4, click it, so that you don't double count anything. 23, click it. 20, click it. 17, click it. 20, click it. 0, click it. 11, click it. 20, click it. 11, click it. 13, click it. 17, click it. 2, click it. 13, click it. I guess I am going to do this one. 3, click it. 5, click it. 10, click it. 13, click it. 14, click it. 15, click it. 21, click it. 5, click it. 5, click it again. 1, click it. 17, click it. 14, click it. 3, click it. 2, click it. 17, click it. 8, click it. And then you just tally them. So this one has 7, this one has 4, this one has 8, this one has 5, this one has 7, and I'm going to submit it. I think I got them all. Yep, we're done. That's it. That's how you do it. So guys, if y'all have any questions about this going forward, come see me. Most of these are pretty easy. Most of them you can use the calculator on, but that's it. So I'm going to end this and